You don't need to enroll for the upcoming pricing class. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you the formula and teach you how to do your own pricing. Let's take the simple vanilla cake. The ingredients are going to be butter, sugar, eggs, all-purpose flour, salt and baking powder. Now let's do the calculation. How much is 500 grams of butter? 295. Now how much is the recipe going to take? 200 grams of butter. We need to calculate what is the cost of 200 grams of butter. So let's do the calculation. 295 divided by 500 and you multiply that by 200 and you have 118 rupees is the value for the butter that you are going to use in that particular recipe. And do the same calculation for all-purpose flour. 1 kilo all-purpose flour is how much? It comes down to 85. So now you're going to use 200 grams of all-purpose flour in that particular recipe. Now let's do the calculation. The cost of the all-purpose flour that's going to go into the recipe is 17 rupees. So the formula for doing your own pricing is to get the exact pricing of each of the ingredients pertaining to the particular quantity that you're going to use in that particular recipe. Now, using the calculator is going to take up some time. However, that is feasible anyway. That value, you need to multiply it by 3. Let's keep the formula pretty simple to start with it. Now, why should it be multiplied by 3? I'm just going to call it 3x. Now, that 1x is the cost of all your ingredients. Now the 2x is going to be all your overheads and wastages. So the second part is also an expense that is going to be covered as part of your product's pricing. Now the third x is your profit. With this formula, if it is okay for you to do the manual calculation by yourself and spending up that much time, then go ahead and don't enroll for the class. But what I am going to teach you is how to automate this whole thing. How if you go and enter 200 grams of butter in that particular worksheet, the costing is going to be automatically calculated. Now, I have cut down on most of the hard work. You just need to go and enter your recipes, ingredients, quantity, and the pricing is just going to pop up by itself. And for those who have already enrolled for this specific course years back, I have so much more for you guys, because the time when I had come up with this worksheet, I was more of a cake artist and I wasn't doing a lot of desserts and all that. But right now, with the last 2 years of me venturing into a lot of B2Bs, a lot of bulk orders, a lot of B2C, selling out just one cupcake or selling out just one brownie, and also selling out like say 500 brownies or 2000 cake slices and all that, my perspective of the business changed. My perspective of how to price the products based on how much and to who I am selling has completely changed. So I suggest everybody to go enroll for this particular course, because it is going to change the way in which you're going to price your products, and I really want to see all of you in the upcoming class.